and welcome to News 4 Brockport. I'm Alyssa Daley.
And I'm Soldaczewski. The presidential elections may be a few months off, but the Brockport student government election season is heating up. Every year, BSG holds annual elections for their board positions. Last Thursday, the student government held their first of 3 debates. Candidates presented their positions on issues important to students and discussed what they would do if elected.
Brockport senior Devin Hoffner was recently diagnosed with leukemia. Hoffner is an active member in the fraternity Pi Kappa Phi. His fraternity brothers were quick to do whatever they could to help. They began the campaign Fight for Right and started a GoFundMe page to raise money for medical bills and to spread awareness. The page raised well over $8,000 in the first few weeks. The fraternity held the event in the student union where Hoffner and his brothers and other Brockport students came together to shave their heads to show support, though the reason for coming together was unfortunate. Everyone came with a smile on their face and a positive attitude. Hoffner is just beginning the battle against cancer, but with the help of his fraternity brothers and the Brockport community, the fight may be a little easier.
Basically, it's going to be, it could either be like 6, 7, or 8, or like 9 more months, depending. There's like 3 different tracks that I could go into, and then, but my doctors think that it's going to be the shortest one, so I'll hopefully be able to come back for next semester for school, and then it'll be like 2.5 more years of just like maintenance stuff, but I'll be able to like live a normal life going through all that.
Wow, that's a really powerful story.
It definitely was, and it was great to see such a good turnout. Now let's check in with Brianna Walker in the News 4 Weather Center.
Thanks, Alyssa and Jordan. Well, in the short term, yes, but in the long term, we're going to have to wait just a little bit longer for spring to arrive here in western New York. But the good news is for Wednesday, we will see even more sunshine and even slightly warmer temperatures compared to Tuesday. And that's due in part to the high pressure system that is currently sitting and will be sitting over just off the East Coast tomorrow, heading into Thursday, which will bring us even warmer temperatures and even more abundant sunshine heading into Wednesday. And that will be the continuing trend through at least the short term, so through the end of the week. Areas shaded in red here will continue to see temperatures above normal, which here in western New York this time of year is right around 44 degrees. So through at least the short term in the next couple of days, we will continue to see those warmer temperatures. But looking to the longer term, though, areas shaded in blue here, that is when we will start to see temperatures shift to below normal, so below 44 degrees. We will start to see much colder temperatures arriving in western New York, especially through the weekend. But looking at tomorrow, mild temperatures will continue. We will start to see increasing clouds through the afternoon hours as rain is then expected to arrive for Thursday. Good news is temperatures, though, will still be on the mild side for Thursday despite rain coming. So make sure you have the rain gear ready with you for Thursday. But heading into Friday, though, we will continue to see that sunshine, but temperatures will also continue to fall, topping out right around the upper 40s to near 50 degrees. And looking at the week ahead, that is when we will start to see temperatures dip down, especially into the weekend in the start of next week. But for the rest of this week, though, there is good news, though. Those temperatures will continue to be above normal. On the mild side, topping out in up to the mid-60s for Thursday, despite that rain coming. But looking to the weekend, that is when we will start to see temperatures get really chilly with even the chance for some snow. So unfortunately, we're going to have to wait just a little bit longer for spring to arrive. But there will be good news in sight. Back to you in the newsroom.
Thanks, Brianna. I sure hope warmer weather is on the way.
Yeah, it really better be. I just broke out all my flip-flops. Brockport is getting ready to reconstruct the heart of campus. The college will begin the $12 million renovation project in May. The project includes new pedestrian access through the core of campus and much more green space to beautify the area. 200 trees will be planted and thousands of feet of old pipes, conduits, and wires will be replaced. In addition to these new features, the entire mall area from the Union to Tower will be more accessible for people with disabilities. The project is expected to be finished by next year. Students will receive an update soon on the new pedestrian routes for getting across campus.
The College of Brockport event calendar is filling up going into April. This upcoming week is National Public Health Week, and in light of the occasion, our own Public Health and Public Health Education Department is creating what they hope to be an annual week for awareness here on campus. The week of April 4th is jam-packed with daily events focused on the ins and outs of public health and ongoing health issues. The events the student body is most looking forward to are rapidly approaching, yet students can still get tickets at the Union box office. Asef Monvi will be eliciting laughs in the Seymour College Union Ballroom Thursday, April 7th. The spring concert featuring rap artist Fetty Wap will light up campus Thursday, April 21st. In the world of fine arts here on campus, students and faculty are hard at work creating this month's latest productions. Tickets for all mentioned performances are on sale in the Tower Fine Arts box office. The Towerman stage play, Assassins, is opening the night of Friday, April 22nd. Thursday, April 28th, the Sankofa African Dance and Drum Ensemble will be performing in the Hartwell Dance Theater. With all these events going on, no one can say there's nothing to do here on campus. Well, that's all we have for now. I'm Alyssa Daley.
And I'm Jordan Soldaczewski.
For all of us here at News 4 Brockport, thanks for joining us.
And now stick around for Austin Speaker in this week's edition of the Sports Corner.
Thanks, Jordan and Alyssa. Now, the elephant in the room for this week in sports is obviously the men's Final Four. The teams entering it this year are Villanova, Syracuse, North Carolina, and Oklahoma. And subsequently, that's how I have them ordered in terms of their power rankings from worst to best. Now, Villanova is no slouch coming off their huge win against Kansas. But Villanova they've struggled against top-ranked teams, against top 15 teams, actually. And I know Kansas is a top team, I know Oklahoma's a top team, but they can't seem to get a lead and maintain it. Oklahoma's played Kansas twice this year. They're in the same conference, so they have all the scouting reports, and they know exactly what they need to do. They were probably watching the game last week against Villanova's very, very fast-paced offense. But Oklahoma across the board is far more consistent, far more athletic, and in all aspects of the game, they can carry full 40 minutes. Now, the next game, you got Syracuse versus North Carolina. And Syracuse has had a great, great run. But if you look at it, they're playing a very generously ranked number 7 Dayton and also very generously ranked number 11 Gonzaga. And let's be honest, Middle Tennessee State, that was just a fluke. So with that game, North Carolina has beaten all of their opponents by at least 15 points. They are an absolute juggernaut. So they're definitely the hottest team. There's no doubt about that. I just feel they rely really, really heavily on their shooting for Marcus Page and their inside game for Bryce Johnson. And if one of those guys isn't up to par for one night, their whole game suffers. So you're looking at Oklahoma versus North Carolina in the championship game. And to go with Oklahoma, I think is a safe bet because across the board, as I said earlier, they're far more consistent in every aspect of the game. They have Buddy Hield, who's one of the best players in the entire country. But he knows that if he's off, the entire team can be on. They don't need him to go off for 35-plus points. Just look at the last game against A&M. He only had 17 points, while their point guard, Jordan Woodard, led the squad with 22 points. So overall, you're looking at Oklahoma beating North Carolina in the championship game. So that's it for me on this week's edition of the Sports Corner. I'm Austin Speaker. Good night.